How you doing? And that's Teddy barking in the background.
How's Teddy doing?
He's good.
Let me welcome to WillHouz in ya.
What's up, Will?
How's it going?
Oh, I said I could be taller.
You could be taller.
No,
Get him a phone book.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. No, I just I started I'm taking boxing. I just got out of my boxing class, so I just got my ass kicked. I burned about 1,000 calories in the last 45 minutes. So yeah, life is good. Life is really good.
How are you keeping track of those calories? You like an Apple Watch or a Fitbit? What are you doing?
Oh no! So they track how many times I actually hit the bag. It's crazy. So at the gym, I guess there's a monitor on the bag, and then there's a big screen on the wall, and it says Big Ed, what bag number, and it has my count. And based on that, they said I'm burning about 1,000 calories in about 45 minutes. So it's insane.
That's good. Are you is that like a personal goal of yours, like fitness, to get back in shape? Because we've seen like pictures of you when you were younger. Are you trying to get back into shape that way and look more like that?
Yeah, I've never been this fat in my life, so I'm kind of over it. People are like, like God, Ed, Ed, a camera adds 10 pounds, and I go, I know that. They're like, well, Ed, how many cameras were on you?
Oh.
So I'm kind of over that. So I'm like, about 3 days ago, last Thursday, I decided I have a friend that's a nutritionist, and she came in. She's my friend, and I hired her. She makes all my meals. She comes in with trash bags, throws away all my ho-hos, empties my whole refrigerator cupboard, and then brings me this really cool food. Took away my Molbeck, so I can't drink for 90 days. My goal is to lose 30 pounds.
You could do it.
Yeah, but it hurts, man.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'll probably find it. So.
Oh my God! Wow, is that you? Is that you, Paul?
This is me. This is Paul.
Paul. Okay, and then you're Will.
Yes, that's
I'm Will.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Now, where are you guys at?
I'm in LA, actually.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I'm in Utah, northern Utah.
No way. This is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I was in design for about 18 years, and my last project, I ended on a good note. I ordered these tiles from Italy. They were 12 inches by 96 inches. And it was a nightmare. Like they're from Italy. It's nuts. Anyways, but my tile guy wanted to kill me.
Yeah. Those were they wood plank looking? Look like wood? Yeah,
like wood. 2,800 square. It was in a high rise, so we're worried about the floor being level and all that crap. So it was
right.
It was kind of a nightmare, but it turned out really good, actually.
And you're doing photography now, right? That's your new job that you're in, or?
No. So here's what happened. So I used to work with a company called California Closets.
Okay.
And I was making bank working about 20 hours a week, where I made a substantial income, and then where I could start doing weddings and photography. So I actually built up my photography business. This was about 6 years ago. And then that job ended with California Closets. I got a real design job working for a German company called Somatic in La Jolla, and where I was working 40 hours a week. So I began to kind of phase out my photography. And then I used to do shows, and I used to take pictures of like women that actually they're pretty hot. That's one of my pictures here. And then this is Miss California, and then that's a salsa dancer. And then I did a couple covers, but it was my passion to always do art. But then I kind of got into the commercial side, which were the covers, and I didn't like it at all. It wasn't real. It wasn't kind of what I wanted to do. And then I got this design job, and I'm working too many hours. So I sort of kind of began to phase my photography out, and at the same time, I was working for this design firm. That didn't work out too well. I went to work for another German company where I did kitchen design and German room concepts. And I did about, last year, I think I did 1.8 million for them in sales. And where I'm just making so much money that I kind of just let it go. And then, of course, you might have heard of this. So then one day I fell in love with a girl on Facebook. I bought a ticket. I posted that ticket on Facebook, and And my buddy's like, you should do 90 Day Fiance. I'm like, what the hell is 90 Day Fiance?
Right.
But bitch. So he sends me the link. I fill out the link, and basically, and I didn't think I had a hell's chance, but they're like, a 54-year-old in love with a 23-year-old that has a 29-year-old daughter that bought a ticket. They texted me within 2 hours.
Wow.
And I was on the phone with them the next morning, and they're like, they took one look at my social media, and like, I'm kind of a character online. I do stickers. So like,
I love it.
Like that's me. So and I was putting these, but I was putting these all over Tokyo like 7 months before I met Rose. And then so then I get on the show, obviously, and then the rest is history.
What's your life
now,
sorry, go ahead.
So then about a month ago, so I started doing these cameos, right?
Yeah.
And I'm doing these cameos to like movie stars, to schools in Dubai, all over the world, and where I'm making enough in 3 hours that I would make in a month. So I retired. So now I just do my cams, and I hang out with Teddy, and I'm still doing. I'm filming a couple projects more with TLC, and they're filming it out of my house.
Awesome. What's life been like for you after the show, and you've become a meme in some situations? You know, what are your favorite memes that you've seen of yourself?
My favorite memes are, of course, the mayonnaise.
Yes, the mayonnaise.
When the producer first introduced me, I'm like, well, tell me about yourself. I'm like, well, how do you keep young? I'm like, well, I dye my hair. But then when I dye my hair, my scalp itches. So I put mayonnaise in my hair. And they're like, okay, wait a minute. Wait, what?
Yeah, right.
So I put mayonnaise in my hair. So then the way the show works is they interview the hell out of you. And then they take everything you said and they kind of pull the things that they think will be, crazy. And mayonnaise happened to be one of them. And so that thing went viral. That's probably my best meme. And I saw an international commercial. It's called Head and Shoulders. Because like
That's great.
So the world is fucking with me right now, and I love it. I don't care.
That's good.
Right? All publicity is good publicity, I hear.
It's all publicity. And then the other day, so we're filming Strike Back off of my sofa. That's the new show. It's on Monday nights. And the producer's like, well, what else do you do? I'm like, well, I don't like to get my back or chest waxed. So I told him like 7 years ago, I went to people and bought a paint roller and nair, and that's how I nair my back. So that's going to be the next theme. So
I got an extension pole in my truck right now if you need it.
Yeah, I might need to borrow it. So
Get to those hard reach places. Exactly.
But you got to be careful because every once in a while I'll nick the back of my head and I'll get a bald spot. So you gotta watch out. But I do a lot of. But the thing of it is, it's like people are like you went on the show to be famous, which is kind of dumb because I'm like, okay, if I did that, like tell me one thing I did that made myself look good. Like tell me one thing I did.
You got a good point.
I fell in the arm. Okay, I ruined my fucking pairs of shoes. Can I cuss?
Yeah.
Okay. Fucking cuss away.
So I spent like $60 having my shoes cleaned 3 times. In the hotel, I threw them out because they stunk like pig shit. And then I got attacked by monkeys because one of the producers thought it was funny to put bananas in my backpack. So that was people thought that was staged. That was real. And then, of course, the biggest meme is the shower scene with the dad, and which was insane. But all those dumb things I said, like use the mouthwash, it makes your breath smell pretty. It's that was all the show going. Okay, well, you bought her lingerie. I'm like, yeah. What else? I got her mouthwash. Really? Why? Well, because her breast stinks. Okay, well, I think you ought to give her the lingerie with the mouthwash. And I'm like, yeah.
Don't mix those two.
I go, that sounds like a good idea.
Wasn't a good idea.
No.
I got obliterated online for saying that.
How have you tried to correct the narrative about you being kind of cold and callous to Rose?
You know what? I swear to God, I'm a lovable guy. I'm like not, I'm not like I was very kind of, the way the show kind of presented me was kind of like I'm not a nice guy and I'm a big crybaby. maybe I'm a crybaby, but I'm not. I'm a nice guy. I'm a lot of fun to hang out with, believe it or not. And in fact, right now, I can't leave my door without people screaming out of their car, "Big Ed," or if I'm at a stoplight, they're like, "Big Ed, we love you." And it's like,
nice.
So all the hate that I get online, I thought that's what the world thinks of me, but it's not true at all.
Not at all.
Not at all.
So I haven't heard anything but good things about you.
It's a lot of fun. And it's definitely, it's changed my life for the good, but I'm not, I'm looking to do some good. I'm trying to do some anti-bullying platforms because I was bullied as a kid. Like since I'm too young to remember, people have always called me No Neck Ed. And then, and I always knew I was kind of different, obviously. Like kids, even before the fame, kids would walk by me and they just stare at me like, what the hell is that? And because they're just interested. They're like, what the fuck? What was that, Dad? And they even look at me like,
what was that?
I'm like, what's wrong with me? And then way back when I was in high school and I wanted to play football, but I was too short. And so I became a gymnast because I had a lot of upper body strength. Mm-hmm. Well, one day I'm in the football locker room working out with the football players and I got stuck in the neck machine. This is a true story. And then my coach Flaherty is like, "Ed Brown, stay off the neck machine." So he would yell that in assemblies. So people like, oh my God, they love this guy. So it's okay to laugh at yourself. So I was kind of popular in high school. I was student body president, class clown. And so I realized, it's okay to be different. But I kind of figured once I got on the show and people saw me, I didn't really know what they were going to think because I am like super overweight. And in some of the pictures I look at myself, I'm like, oh my God. But now I don't really care. But now I want to lose weight to feel better. I don't feel good. Like I don't sleep at night. I'm kind of sluggish. Yeah. So
you're doing it for the right reasons and not just to get back out there and maybe eventually get back out there and date, because I know Rose kind of hurt you considerably. Oh, yeah. So you're doing it for the right reasons.
So that's the funny thing. So I'm on a couple dating websites like Match and Plenty of Fish, and all I'm getting is, "Are you the guy on the show?"
Right.
I'm like, what?
Now it's gonna be harder to find true love instead of just people that are wanting your celebrity status attached to them. Exactly.
So I don't know, but I definitely, one thing that Rose did do for me though is she made me want a girlfriend again. Like I really want a girlfriend now, and so, but I'm not going to go foreign. I'm going to stay local.
Good.
I think, and just see what happens.
Where are you located, Big Ed?
I'm in San Diego, California.
So there's a lot of foreigners there. You can still go foreign.
Yeah. There's a huge Asian community, and I like Asian women. I don't know why. It's a culture that I think, just like
we completely understand, Ed. We completely understand.
Right? Exactly.
Oh yeah.
The last two women I dated actually were Filipino as well, so I kind of
anyway. Anyways, but Will, don't be mad at me. But wait, the guy with the headphones, is that Will or Bill?
That's Paul.
Paul.
Okay, hey, Paul. So can I ask
I'm in the blue up top.
Oh, hey, Will. Hey, Paul, can I ask you a personal question?
Sure, sir. Yes.
Do you use the mayonnaise in your hair?
No,
He didn't have any hair.
I don't have hair, man. I just embraced it. And one day I was like, "There's a Bic razor in the shower with me. I'm just gonna embrace this bald thing. You should see when it grows in. I look. Yeah. It's hair. It's horrible now. It's probably.
I'm the one with all the hair.
I'm just kidding. There it is.
Yeah, I just always wear a hat, so I don't have to use the mayonnaise.
You should use the mayonnaise. It sounds like it.
I might have to try it now.
It works. I swear to God, it works.
Huh. I wonder if it's all the protein in the eggs.
It is the protein. And then I can tell you guys this. I just did an avocado and coconut milk mask on my face.
Oh, I can't do coconut.
Nice.
I'm allergic to coconut. I'm Puerto Rican. I'm allergic to coconut. I know it's really ironic, but it's it's true.
Yeah, but do it without you don't just do it with milk then, or like half and half.
Half and half, and
avocado. Do almond milk. Do almond milk.
Yeah. There's something you guys
for your vegan skin.
Vegan skin. Well, you guys, there's something about fat that you put on your body that you don't eat, which is pretty good.
I've never heard of that.
I'll just come rub my body all over you.
Oh my
I'm
God.
Fat.
Wow.
Okay, that's weird.
Thanks,
Anyway.
Big. Thanks, Big Ed. I appreciate it.
Normal's only a setting on the dryer. So
there you go. So how's work going? Are you staying pretty busy with the whole like quarantine stuff?
Me or Will?
Will.
I have not missed a day since. I was deemed essential to keep all the houses moving, to keep the banks going. So
Same here.
I'm working 7 days this week, and I'll just keep working straight through.
Amen. 7 days though. Wow.
My most is 29 out of 30 in a month before.
Now, are you a general contractor? Or you are actually doing the labor yourself?
I'm a subcontractor. I have my contractor's license for tile, and then I also carry my handyman exemption. So I'm a handyman also. And yeah, I'm just a whore. I love money. So however I can get it, wherever I can get it.
We all love money.
That's
right.
So what do you guys think of this whole new COVID wave? Do you think we're going to get shut down again?
I think in California we definitely are.
My honest opinion on it is I think we're past the scary part, and we should just fight it like we do the normal flu. I don't think it's any worse than the flu.
But it is actually. I mean, the mortality rate on the flu is like 0.04%, where this thing is like 5% of the people that get it die. That's way higher than the flu. So you can't take the number of deaths and divide it by the number of population. You have to divide it by the number of cases to get the real mortality rate. This is 10 to 15 times worse than the flu.
But you guys, wouldn't it be smarter though to quarantine the people that are most at risk instead of the younger people, or does it matter? You know what I mean?
I don't think it matters, because I don't think people there's like it's a political issue where people are kind of, should I wear a mask? Should I not wear a mask? And that's become a political issue. It's just, it shouldn't be. And I think that, like, no matter what,
play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
That's true.
There you go.
So yeah, I mean, there's an argument to be said to quarantine all the older people, but there's people that actually work with them in nursing homes that can't quarantine with them, that have to, that do eventually go home. So maybe sending them to a hotel. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I'm not.
Yeah, I don't. I've got two sides on this. I've got the real side of me, and I've got the Team Thanos side of me that just says let everybody get it, let God sort it out. But I don't think that's the popular opinion.
No.
And I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a medical professional.
I just want people to get back to work. That's all. I don't want people to lose their job.
I think we're all in agreement.
I don't want either, obviously, but
I think we're all in agreement that we probably should get back to work. It's just, worrying about people that, how many lives is worth getting back to work too. It just, I don't think there's any right answer right now. I don't think anybody who thinks definitively they have the right answer, they could be, unless you're a very skilled medical professional. I think people that failed biology in 9th grade shouldn't be giving you advice on Facebook about what to do about this shit.
Well, then I'll shut my mouth.
Phil, biology. Who told you? Is there anything else you guys want to know about Big Ed? Anything I can share?
Just whatever you'd like to get out there, man. It just like we're big fans. I watched the show when it happened. I loved all the memes. I thought you were great. I felt like the producers did kind of skew you in a direction where you seem kind of cold and calloused, and kind of the word toxic masculinity comes to mind. On some people have commented that about the way you treated Rose. I felt like you were a good guy deep down inside, and you just wanted, and I really believe that still to this day, despite everything you saw on the show. And I'd like for you to get your message out there, what you're looking for going forward from this.
Oh, awesome, man. Thank you so much. So one, I appreciate all the love. You guys have no idea, because they get a lot of hate out there. But I get a lot of love, and to my lovers, I love you. To my haters, I love you too. Look, I was at a house doing in-home sales about 10 years ago, and this little girl, 4 years old, came up to me. I'd go to their house and measure their closet or whatever and draw it right at the kitchen table. And I had this little girl come up to me and goes, "Hey, can I sketch you?" I'm like, "Well, can I draw you?" I'm like, "Absolutely." So she began to draw Big Ed, and it kind of looked like she drew a box, which was my body, and then she drew, a head. So it looked something like that. And when she showed it to me, I laughed my ass off, because She wasn't trying to be mean. She was just telling me how she saw me, and it's like pure like beauty. I love that. So my message is, look, it's okay to be funny, but just be careful. I mean, I can take it. I have a pretty thick skin. I've been teased since I was 4 or 5, but there's just a lot of people online that are being bullied, and anything I can do to kind of let people know, just it's not a good idea. You know, I know you're trying to be funny, and I'm talking about like the super, hateful stuff. But as far as the memes and the mayo and the hairy legs, there's some funny shit out there that people are doing, which I really, really love. But there's some love. I mean, check this out. Somebody actually, I just got this in the mail. They basically, look at this. Somebody knitted me. I don't know if you can see it.
That's great.
Okay, hold on. Then they knitted Teddy.
Oh,
Teddy.
nice.
Yeah, and then a little mayo jar.
Yeah.
So was going on the show a bad idea? Absolutely not.
No.
I have no regrets. I have absolutely not regret. And if I can make a difference in somebody's life, I love it. And I hear every day, you got us through COVID. I do cameos from Dubai to a high school in Dubai to a married couple in Ireland. And their whole message is, look, we love you. We only watch the show because of you, which, I mean, that feeds my ego. Stuff like that. It makes my day. So my message is, it's really simple, you guys. Love yourself, okay, and laugh at yourself.
Yeah, I think that's key, laughing at yourself. Speaking of laughing at yourself, if a mayo company calls and asks you to endorse their product, are you going to do it?
Oh, for sure.
I'll give you my number right now.
Right?
I would love it. Hillman's, Kraft, man.
Miracle Whip?
That's not mayo, though.
Yes. Oh, my God, Miracle Whip. Yes, sign me up, boys. Help me out. Be my agent.
We'll get the word out there. Big Ed wants a mayo sponsorship deal. We'll get the word out there.
Hell yeah.
Help me out. Okay, you guys. Much love. Hard punch. I got to jump.
All right.
Anything else?
All right.
We appreciate your time, Big Ed. Thanks for jumping
Thank you very much.
Okay, God bless. Be safe.